Good day, collective. Good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time you may come across this reading. I am Sherelle, your tarot healer, here to give you a message from the Most High God, Spirit, and Natural Team. I hope you all are doing well. I do apologize for the noise you will hear in the background. For those of you who don't know, I do have a child who is on the spectrum. Okay. So every so often you may hear him just, giving a reading of his own in the background in his own way. If he does get a little distracting, I will pause the video and try my best to quiet him down. Okay? Well, let's get into this message. Spirit, what is it that you have for the collective today? What is the message you have for the collective today? I do ask that you all please use your discernments when it comes down to these readings and on messages. I ask that you do take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind for someone else to pick up. Okay, and if you like the way that I read and or the message, I ask that you please like and or comment down below so that I know that this message has reached whoever it needed to reach. And again, if you just like the message and or reading, that again is fine with me. I ask that you do like and comment down below. Okay, let's jump in and see what Spirit is wanting you guys to know. Okay, let's see what Spirit... Well, now, Spirit, come on now. That is too much. But we're going to see that says the Six of Wands. Public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. But Spirit, come on now. Do I got... Alright, let's just see. Spirit be doing too much sometimes. Just sometimes, y'all. Sometimes. And I just be trying to be obedient sometimes, but Spirit be forcing my hand. Okay, so someone is in oh no, hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, y'all, yeah, he was getting a little too carried away. He just might as well just come on over here and just do the reading. I don't know how y'all would have understood him, but listen, he had to go. Go on now. Let's jump in. Okay, so it looks like someone is having a difficult decision weighing their options on this exploration and free-spirited type of situation, okay? With something that is going to bring forth some sort of public and recognition and or just victory, okay? Some sort of self-confidence for someone. Do know that it's going to take some progress as well when it comes down to this exploration and discovery, okay? Finding an emotional balance, okay? When it comes down to the situation, because this is something that you're trying to manifest, okay? So it may take this progress as far as mastering a skill of some sort, okay? Being diligent in doing this, okay? Taking the courage to be persistent, because this can also very well be a test of faith from Spirit to see how hard and how bad you may want this this new beginning in or manifestation that you're trying to manifest for yourself, this victory and success, okay? Making this movement, moving forward in this progress. We got progress twice, so that is double confirmation when it comes down to this manifestation, okay? Dealing with determination as well. How hard you're willing to go and how determined you are to obtain and gain this victory and or success for yourself. Okay. That's going to allow you to provide financially, is what I also got here in confirmation that we heard. Okay. Which is going to cause you to step into this courageous energy, which as far as this test of faith, and using your intuition, stepping into your divine feminine, trusting yourself. Okay. That's what I can get with this. Let's put that there. Let's move this on over. Okay. It's going to take some creativity. Okay. And again, determination and courage to follow your heart when it comes down to this manifestation towards your victory and success. Okay. Spirit, what else? What else is it that you have for the collective? What else is it that you have for the collective? What other messages you may have for the collective, Spirit? Okay, well, that wanted to come out. Was going to come out on its own anyway. Okay, but whoa. Conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, sneakiness, bullies, theft, abusive relationship. No. Okay, that must be something that you are moving away from, honey, okay? Or must have gotten away from, and because no, I know this wasn't the decision that you was trying to see if you wanted to make now, because this is something this should be an automatic move away from, okay? It's something that you're moving away from. No, we don't need this. Take it back. Take it back. We don't want it. Okay? Feeling, wait. Oh no. Feeling like they had to, well, maybe this is something that you have gone through, and then you had to go into contemplation. You had to rest and rejuvenate with this one. Okay? You had to tap into your high priestess energy. You know? And being courageous to leave that behind, whatever that was. Obviously, with this Nine of Wands energy, you had to leave that behind. You had to not even leave it behind, but get courage enough to leave it behind, to move forward, is what I was saying. Okay? Manifesting something new for yourself, because that sure ain't it. Conflict is sure ain't it, okay? We manifested something different. We manifested happiness. That's what we want. We manifested this one to pop out so bad. We manifesting a new love. Was this something that you was going through with in a loving situation, as far as this conflict and disagreements was going on? Ew, we don't want that. No. Yeah, you sure did have to meditate on this. You sure did have to contemplate on this and make a decision, honey. Because we know you had to make a decision when it came down to this situation here. And I know your spirit team and God was saying, move away. Move. Chariot, honey. Go fast. Fast. Okay? And manifest you something different, honey. Because, and if that is the case, and this is what you manifested. You manifested something, a new love, something different, okay? Let's see. Spirit, what else? What? Oh, okay. what I say, 10 of Cups, okay, wish fulfillment or happiness and fulfillment. That's what we manifesting. We not manifesting. We getting out of that. This ill, this Five of Swords energy. Because you have gained a new perspective on this situation, whatever that was, honey. Okay, with this contemplation energy and this intuition energy. Okay, with the High Priestess, we see different, and you definitely have a vision. Okay, you see the bigger picture. You see a bigger picture, and you definitely gonna overcome or have overcame this challenge. Okay, and now you're career focused. If that's the case, that's what you probably manifesting too. You probably not even manifesting a new love. You probably manifesting well, it is that you manifesting a new career situation. Okay, because it's something that's going to provide, is going to allow you to provide financially. Okay, some sort of public recognition of some sort. Okay. Balance. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else? Take it how it resonates now. Take it how it resonates. Everybody's situation is different. Okay, so this is why you got to use your discernment and take what's for you and leave the rest for somebody else to pick up. If this ain't your situation, then it ain't your situation. If you just like the way that I read and if you just like the message, then you like it. I do ask that you like that. You hit that like button, though. Please and thank you if that's your situation, if that's the case. Either way, Spirit, what else? What else, Spirit? What else? All right, now let's. See, this is what we was talking about when it came down to this Five of Swords energy. Somebody was operating out of their shadow self. Okay. And we gonna have it face down because they naked. But somebody was operating out of their shadow self. Okay, we done got contemplation again, reevaluation, disconnected. Someone was either disconnected in this situation, in that devil energy, bringing forth all this confusion and then conflict and whatnot. That's confirmation twice with this contemplation. Okay, somebody definitely had to really think about this. Either you and that person, and just you was heavily thinking about this situation. Okay. Surrendering to spirit, because you definitely gain a deep insight on the situation. Okay. And so you was able to release this. Okay. Change this situation around. Stepping into your Knight of Wands energy. Okay. Energy of passionate or passion and taking action and adventure. Okay. And or if you want to even put it this way, that maybe someone that was operating in the devil energy was obviously being impulsive in some way, shape, or form. And that's what had someone in their head. Okay, leaving them feeling despaired, because obviously that has led them to losing you in the situation, because you have moved forward in this Chariot energy. Okay, leaving that situation behind. Okay, because again, we done got manifestation out here with the daggone Page of Pentacles, and we gonna have to begin with this Magician card, because you definitely manifesting a way out of that situation, and or has manifested your way out of that situation. And this is where you're going to come into that Ten of Cups situation, your fulfillment, your happiness with this Sun card here, okay? With your rebirth as well, celebrating. And also we have gotten that with the what was it? The reward and recognition with the victory. Okay. Mm. What else, Spirit? What else you have to add to this message, this here message? What else, Spirit? What else? What else? What else you have for the collective when it comes down to this message, Spirit? Somebody in their head now. I guess whoever in this devil energy or was in this devil energy is in their head, because I don't see how you could be in your head when you moved away from this situation. You have manifested a new beginning for yourself. This one wants to pop out so bad. Someone who was trying to hold on and control the narrative is what I would say when it comes down to this 9 of Swords energy. That devil energy, somebody was trying to hold on to you. Okay? In a situation, they're feeling, you know, messed up in the head, or they're in their head about the situation, while you have gained clarity moving forward, manifesting a new path for yourself, a new happiness, some sort of success for yourself, something that's going to bring forth some sort of stability, some sort of financial stability in some sense. That's what I'm seeing, because you have surrendered that situation, let it go. You have let that situation go. Okay, because you have gained clarity when it comes down to this High Priestess energy. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? What else do you have for the collective? I feel like with all these readings, it's like so many people going through. I feel like that's what it is too, because oh no, Spirit, we can't do this. That is too many. Hold on, y'all. A whole bunch of cards fell. 1 second. Okay, so what fell on the floor was a lot, but I'm only going to read a few of them. We're going to go through them real quick, because not all of them, but some of them. We got this 10 of Wands, because whatever that situation was, it was burdensome. It was burdensome, and that's something that you had to complete. You brought a tower to confirmation with the flushing that toilet. Okay, you had to step into your leadership. Okay, because you learned from this situation. Okay, stepping into your new path that's going to bring some sort of wealth again, because again we got the Queen of Pentacles. Something's going to be able to allow you to provide financially. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles also deals with again, financial security, long-term success. Okay, so that's good. And whoever that person was that was in a devil energy is feeling regret, because whatever they thought was going to happen, what they wishful thinking behind, it did not. Okay, because again, because you have gained the wisdom again with this Hierophant energy. You have gained, and or this person probably thought they were wise, thinking that they were going to get this wish that they had, but it was wishful thinking. It's also what I could see, and you are stepping into this. Again, we done got that a few times as far as the completion is concerned. Okay, with the 10, with the number 10. And now you got the 21. So there's, again, a completion, wholeness, being and feeling fulfilled. And I think we did get the 10 of Cups situation, right? Fulfillment, right? So that is double confirmation. And we did get the Lovers card out there. So again, this could possibly be in connection to some sort of love situation as well. Right? Look at that. New ideas, thirst for knowledge, okay? This is you, your energy. Okay, we're just going to bring forth some unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, okay? After this betrayal, with this devil that we had here. Something moving away and towards you, moving away and towards your fruits of your labor, okay? To your wish come true, okay? Because you're no longer feeling trapped in whatever situation that was, okay? Being in a victim mindset, whatever the situation it was for you here, okay? You will be in the energy of giving when you step into this Queen of Pentacles energy, being able to provide financially, okay? This is going to give you the strength that you need, and or you have gained the strength that you need, right? Because you had introspected, right? And now the wheel is turning in your favor. So now things are moving rapidly for you along this journey of yours, okay? You have to do all of that over here. Because again, you have gained a new perspective, right? Seeing past the illusion. Stepping into your magician energy again. I will say magician energy, but we already have the magician here, but we're going to say willpower. Willpower here as well. So willpower, I would say again into this new creative endeavor. Okay, and you're being called to protect that. Okay, there are going to be some challenges and competition along this journey, because everyone, again, there are many along the journey and paths, you know, so it's going to be many competitions and challenges along the way, but you have to persevere and protect your new energy and the energy that you're in, and maintain control. Okay, when you do that, you will get your celebration. You will get your Four of Wands. Okay, Spirit, what else is it that you have for the collective? Sometimes I feel like if I go through this whole deck, it's going to be saying the same message that I've been getting. Okay, because someone is driven to succeed. You are driven to succeed, okay? When it comes down to this journey. Because you're going to put in the hard work, okay? You're going to develop the skills that is needed. You are going to master the skills that is needed for you to carry out this here journey, okay? After this Three of Swords, after this heartbreak. Okay, stepping into your abundance of manifestation. We done got that a few times out here as well. Stepping into your courageous energy, confidence energy, independent energy. Okay, being focused. Okay, and determined. Okay, bringing a depth to that situation, whatever that was. Okay, right. Leaving it behind. Planning this new journey. Planning and strategizing how you're going to I would say planning and strategizing how you're going to get to your 10 of Cups. You're going to get to your victory, right? Your celebration. How you going to get to your celebration, your victory, your success. Again, after this betrayal. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else is it that you have for the collective? What else do you have for the collective? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so what we have here is, again, wealth. This is going to bring forth wealth. It's going to bring forth long-term investments and or results. Okay, and this is your judgment, okay? This is your judgment. Let's see what else we can pull. How about some energy? Let's see what the energy is going to be for someone when it comes down to this message in our reading. Let's see what the energy will be for this message in our reading for someone. What is the message in our energy for this reading for someone, Spirit? This boy is just doing too much now. What is the energy, Spirit, for this message? Okay. So rain on me. No, but really it says rain. So cleansing and purification, hydration. So again, you want to clear your energy, cleanse your energy, purify your space and energy from anyone, people, places, and things that is not aligning with your new purpose in your life. Okay? And or cleanse that energy of that devil energy, someone that was operating out of low vibrations is what I would probably say to someone who wanted to have you in conflict and or had you in conflict and competition, betrayal, right? Cleanse that so that you are able to open yourself up to this new opportunity that Spirit has given you. Okay? Don't need anything that's going to hold you back emotionally, mentally, and physically, right? So we're going to need you to cleanse and purify and hydrate. Okay. What else, Spirit? Yeah, you try this, Spirit, with all of that. Now, can we just get some one at a time, if that's the case, please and thank you. What else, Spirit? What else? What else? And what else? That's it, Spirit? So I got Spirit saying that's it because, wait, that one wanted to come out. These. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, see. Purify, cleanse your energy to relax and sleep. Get some rest and relax, okay? So that you can be able to preserve your energy, okay? Secure your energy, okay? Protect your energy, because we did get that as far as to protect this new phase of your life, to protect this new energy that you are embodying, okay? Oh, sorry, y'all. I was trying to catch it. For someone, maybe you need to ask for some sort of help. I mean, I would say professionally. Okay. And we did get the moon card here that also fell out. For someone tapping into their intuition, as we did get that a few times here in this message. Okay. Transforming themselves with this moth and or butterfly. Going through the cycle of change. Right? Because Spirit is with you. Spirit is telling you to maintain, well, to have maintenance, basically to clean up. So it kind of goes well with this cleanse and purify energy, this maintenance card, to clean up. And they are encouraging you and guiding you to do this. And we got 2 more cards that filled out. So let's see what that is, which is prosperity, luck, and love. And we have got new beginnings and expansion, okay? So if this message has resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, I do ask that you please comment down below so that I know that this has reached up. Look at the bottom of the deck. We have butterfly, transformation, joy, beauty, and transience. Okay? So again, if this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, I do ask that you please. And we also have the moth again with the other side of the deck because it fell like in half. So we do have the moth, which also is another transformation symbol. Okay? And then we did get the illusion card, right? So again, you was able to see past this illusion with the high priestess card that we done got out here, right? You see her over here. Hopefully you were able to see her. But yeah, that's confirmation, double confirmation, I feel. Okay, so again, if you like the way that I read, okay, and this message has resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, and resonated with you in any way, I do ask that you please like and or comment down below so that I know. And I do ask that you all please forgive me for the noises that my son was making in the background. Again, for those who don't know, I do have a child who is on the spectrum. So every so often you may hear him in my readings when I don't want him to be, but I cannot control, okay, what I cannot control. I mean, I can try to confirmation, quiet him down a little bit, but I try not to make the situation a little worse. So, you know, for those who know, you know. Okay. And I will see you all in the next message and or reading. Ashe.